Students, after completion of chapter number 8, we did little bit revision for the examination. As we know, on 26th we have a maths paper, if I am not wrong. Now we have to proceed further and we'll go for chapter number 9, and the 9th chapter is some applications of trigonometry. Now it is the word given applications. So let me recall you a little bit that what we've done in trigonometry. We've done the cosine functions like sine, cos, tan, and then their inverse function like cosec, sec and cot. Inverse of sine is what? Cosec. Inverse of cos is what? Sec. And inverse of tan is what? Cot. Clear? And then their valuation on the basis of Pythagoras theorem, measurement of the side, then their angle values, complementary, ratio, everything we done. And then in the last topic we did trigonometric identities too. Now the next segment is what? Applications of trigonometry. Applications. I will explain you with a very slight bit example. Suppose somebody will ask you that, कोई आपसे पूछता है, ये आप खड़े हो यहाँ पर and just aeroplane is passing by you with certain speed. Okay? तो सबसे पहले तो हम देखते क्या, मैं आपको बता दूँ कि जब हम देखते हैं तो एक जो रे आती है हमारी आँख से, ठीक है, ये जो होता है ये होता है हमारा हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल. क्या होता है? हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल. ऑलवेज हम अपने हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल के या तो ऊपर देखते हैं या तो नीचे देखते हैं. हमेशा हम हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल के ऊपर देखेंगे या नीचे देखेंगे. तो इफ़ एरोप्लेन इज पासिंग ओवर बाय यू, तो अगर आपके ऊपर से एरोप्लेन पास हो रही है तो सर्टेनली समबडी लास्ट क्यों, किसी ने पूछ दिया जैसे आपसे कि किस एंगल पर आप इसे देख रहे हो, तो आपके पास उस समय एक पर्टिकुलर आंसर नहीं होता. हो सकता है आप आंसर जानते हो कि ये जो एंगल होता है ये होता है बिटवीन 0 to 90. इट इज़ व्हाट? बिटवीन 0 to 90. तो अब आप इस उलझन में पड़ जाते हो दैट यू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ कन्फ्यूजन कि व्हाट एंगल आई शुड प्रेफर देयर, कौन सा एंगल बताऊं. तो सिंपली आप बोल सकते हो कि अगर आपकी आइज़ का एक हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल है और हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल से ऊपर रे ऑफ साइट है, रे ऑफ साइट, तो हम जो भी देखते हैं इट इज़ व्हाट? एक्यूट एंगल. हमारा देखने का जो एंगल होता है क्या होता है? एक्यूट, बिकॉज इट लाइज बिटवीन 0 to 90. आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कितना बेंड हो सकते हो? 85 तक बेंड हो सकते हो. फिर आप अपने हेड को यूं ऐसे स्क्रैम्बल नहीं कर सकते, सीधा नहीं कर सकते, आप टेढ़े होकर नहीं देख सकते, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ नॉर्मल विजन की बात कर रहे हैं. अब कोई बोले कि मैं योगा करके पूरा बेंड करके भी देख सकता हूँ, मैं ऐसे देख सकता हूँ, वैसे देख सकता हूँ, नहीं, हम सिर्फ बात कर रहे हैं नॉर्मल विजन की और हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल से. क्लियर? तो आपने एरोप्लेन को ऊपर देखा, तो ऊपर कहाँ देखा? एक्यूट एंगल पर देखा, विथ सर्टेन हाइट भी देख लिया. सर्टेन हाइट मतलब सपोज एरोप्लेन की जो हाइट हो 1500 मीटर्स हो या 2000 मीटर हो, कुछ भी हो, तो ये हमारा देखना होता है. सेकेंड कंडीशन, अगर आप किसी टेरेस पर हो एंड आपने वहाँ से किसी व्हीकल को देखा, ओके, विच इज जस्ट पासिंग आइदर वे बाय यू और टुवर्ड्स यू. सो ऑन दैट टाइम आपका जो हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल होगा इट शुड बी लाइक दैट. इट इज़ व्हाट? हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल. एंड देन दिस इज व्हाट? रे ऑफ साइट. It is what? Ray of sight. Now see the difference between these two. In this condition the object was above the horizontal level, and in this condition the object is below the horizontal level. Means we can see the object. हम ऑब्जेक्ट को दो पर्टिकुलर वे पर देख सकते हैं, या तो हमारे हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल से ऊपर हो और इट शुड बी बिलो देन आवर हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल. सो इन दिस केस ऑल्सो इफ वी आर गोइंग टू ऑब्जर्व द ऑब्जेक्ट, ओके, वी हैव ऑलवेज एक्यूट एंगल. हम एक्यूट एंगल की कैटेगरी में इसको देख सकते हैं. सपोज़ यहाँ पर मैंने इसको देखा 60 डिग्री पे। सो यू कैन सी दैट हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल इज पैरेलल टू द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ और जो आपका रे ऑफ साइट है ये ट्रांसवर्स हो गया, तो विद ड्यू टू अल्टरनेट एंगल ये एंगल भी हो गया 60। क्लियर? सो दिस इज व्हाट ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ एन ऑब्जेक्ट विथ पर्टिकुलर हाइट and particular angle. Means you are not going to confuse now from today that if somebody will ask you that at what angle you are observing, so if you are not able to measure the angles, you can simply say that I am observing it at acute angle. Clear? Only acute angle is possible. Sure, that is lying between 0 to 90. So this is the way to observe the any object either above the horizontal level or below the horizontal level. So on the basis of that, let's define that what kind of angle is termed or named for these two kinds of figure. And simply what I would like to suggest to that, even in our daily life also, when we are observing any object or any person or anything, okay, if he or she or anything is either less than or more than comparing to our height, so we are going forward either above horizontal level or below horizontal level to see that object. So what type of these angles are called, we will discuss in this segment. So one thing I make it clear that the two positions of object. Now what the angle is named as, so let's talk about our topic, and the topic is what? Height and distances. Height and distances. So you can see here, this is what the horizontal level. We can make a simple view by having this one. A girl is there, okay, she is observing a kite is flying somewhere at certain height. Okay, so here one of the horizontal level means what? You can compare the surface of the earth or level of the earth, and then object is lying above its horizontal level. So when we can simply say that line of sight, can you see line of sight, that is the angle made by you while observing the object. So the line of sight is a line drawn from the eye of an observer to the point in the object view by the observer, the angle of elevation. Okay, it is called as what? Angle of elevation. So the angle of elevation of the point viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point being viewed above the horizontal level. Now let me explain you by simple way what is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation, it is simply the angle made by horizontal level. Horizontal level means it is what your observation and you are given object at certain height. This is what the line of sight. So we can say that I am writing the definition here, that is when the object lying above the horizontal level, this is what horizontal level. We have to always mention that what is the position of object, then only we can define angle of elevation or angle of derivation. So when the object lying above the horizontal level, then angle made by horizontal level and line of sight is called angle of elevation. So do not have to panic about the whole term definition, but what you have to remember that in angle of elevation, object lies always above the horizontal level. If it is not mentioned, always we have to keep the same concept in our mind, that object is lying above the horizontal level. That is what the angle made by horizontal level and line of sight is called as angle of elevation. But let's follow this condition now. Angle of depression, the another one. The next topic is angle of depression. Angle of depression. It is just reverse condition of elevation. Now, if you are at certain height, here you are, and this is what the horizontal level. And you are observing a car like this. So this is what line of sight. Line of sight. So angle when the object lying below the horizon level, when the object lying below the horizon level, then the angle made by line of sight and horizontal level is called angle of depression. It's called angle of depression. So see, this is what the difference between angle of elevation and angle of depression. In angle of elevation, this is the condition where the object is lying above the horizontal level, somewhere here. And in angle of depression, the object is lying below the horizontal level. So how to calculate the angle? Suppose you are observing the object something like 60 degree. So you can see that the horizontal level and the surface of earth considered as a parallel condition, and this is what transverse line. So 60 degree due to alternate interior angle will become here also 60. So what is the difference? Nothing, but only way to show this line when the object is lying below the horizontal level. So this is what the concept of angle of elevation and angle of depression, which we are going to use for solving the numericals also. And a very good concept that I told you in the beginning also, that if you are being asked by someone about certain height, certain angle, so instead of being confused, you can clearly tell them that a particular height as well as the value of angle. So what kind of angle we observed here? It is what? Acute angle. So this is all about angle of elevation and angle of depression. So in my next segment, we will start to solve some numericals based on these two concepts. Okay, so good luck for your examination, and as once again I would like to tell you that write the paper with your honesty, because if I feel doubt on someone, I will call him to solve the paper again. Clear? So good luck and take care of yourself.